Hey, this is Hans, and it's time for yet another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we've got one from China, and this is Baixiang with their hot pork bone soup noodles. Found this over at S-Mart in Bellevue, Washington. S-Mart. That's right, folks. It's the same deal. Shop smart, shop S-Mart. But it's really not the same deal. So I'm going to tell you right now, this one doesn't come with directions. And what I've found over the years that makes the most sense and seems to be what I've been told by those who make these kind of varieties. So you can do it two ways. You can either boil it for 3 minutes or you can steep it for 3 minutes. But either way, it's 3 minutes and 500 mils of water. If you've heard different, please let me know. But that's pretty much the ipso facto standard that I have been told by many people. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's telling me to do the same thing over and over and over. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh my God. Anyways, paste. And then I've got cabbage. Pickled cabbage. There's our 3 minutes. And there we go. We're on the way. So it's now officially, like, tomorrow is the Washington State presidential primary. We cast our ballot. It's already been counted, blah, 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 a while back. We already had Super Tuesday. It's basically Trump versus Biden. They just had the State of the Union. I really liked it. I really liked he did good. Definitely, people that all freaked out about that guy being old. Well, they're both freaking old. So, yeah. Not my fault. But, there's that. And then there's, so they had the State of the Union, and then they had the response, which was by the Junior Senator Katie Britt from Alabama, the state that just did the whole thing about in vitro fertilization and that embryos are people too, and blah, 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 blah. Just a frickin' shit show at every turn in this country, I swear. We can't do anything right. Can't we just like chill out? There was the whole, I was talking to my buddy earlier, Stumpy from North Little Rock, you know, and it was like, you know, it gets me. It's like, so there was the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, and poor guy's got like prostate cancer. He went and got treatment, and then he had a complication and he had to go back. Is that any of my freaking business? Is that like his family's business? Yes. Is he in an important position? Absolutely. He's the defense secretary. Okay. Did he leave somebody in charge? Yeah. Did she know that he had... No. I don't know. It's like, personally, all these people flipping out, jumping up and down. If he would have reported that he had prostate cancer, it wouldn't even have been in the news. But just because he like went and had to do other shit and he didn't tell anybody, I don't know. Doesn't HIPAA apply to government employees? I don't know. But I just think it's all like just another case of like, dude, why don't we get around to like doing some more important shit other than just like what we do here? That's a lot of noodle. Oh my goodness. Oh, bejeeba. Alright. Alright, back to me. Not just the sound of me, but the me with the face. But that's gone now because now you're going to look at the noodle, which I'm cool with. But yeah. Nice. I got out, did my walk, and walked 8 miles today. I had some very important packages that I wanted to make sure showed up. And they did, and they showed up where they were supposed to, and yeah, I'm thrilled about that. Not all of them showed up. One didn't show up, but I know one of them or 2 of them were for my birthday, so I just want them to show up, but I don't want to open them right now. I mean, it's not my birthday today. Okay, so here is our Baixiang hot pork bone extravaganza from China. Cheers. Noodle is very good. With this broth. There is a tinge of heat to it. What I like the most, though, is the fact that it's got the pickled cabbage, aka sauerkraut, and yeah, generally, if you get a Chinese instant noodle and the package is purple, that means it's either a beef or a pork flavor, and it's got pickled cabbage in it. That's pretty much, you could take that to the bank. Doesn't translate to all countries. There is a purple one from South Korea. I can't remember the brand name. Yeah, it's the only one I've ever had from that brand too. But it had something called Hovinia, which is supposed to be like, is that a grape or a raisin? And it's supposed to like be good if you have a hangover. It's like pickled brain. Okay, a couple slices of barbecue pork. So I mentioned on the last episode that I'm not going to be able to get a lot of Japanese varieties now. Hopefully I will if things work out, but so I'm just going to get, there's really not a lot of point unless I'm doing a lot of Japanese varieties in making chashu. So I'm just going with the Yangtze brand that you get at the grocery store in the deli, or the meat zone, if you will, and just hack it up myself. You know, when I was a kid, I really loved watching my dad, because what he would do is we would get, you know, as an appetizer, if we went out for American Chinese food, we'd get, you know, the barbecue pork, and it came with sesame seeds, hot Chinese mustard, and what I thought was like this really special Chinese sauce. Yeah, I know, it's ketchup, but youth. But anyways, my dad would eat that super hot mustard, and I would just be like mesmerized, like, how can he eat that? How can he do that? And I've taken on that myself. I mean, it's like if we go out for anything like that, it's crushed red pepper. If we go out and we have Chinese, I'll do that in front of the kids like all day long. It's kind of nice. Thanks, Dad. It's fun to freak out the kids. I agree. Never had that kind of conversation with my father. I didn't have a lot of... He died when I was, what? 20? And I was still kind of like raw about being, I don't know, angsty. So I missed a good opportunity to know a lot about my father, but what do you do? What do you do? All right, well that's that. I was just trying to figure out the amount of water to use on this one. I found it, but it's like this one is in like a bazillion different languages, and it's all tiny. So this is YY Tom Yum shrimp. It's from Taiwan. It's a 3-minute. It's a steep, and yeah, you can watch that tomorrow. This has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye bye.
You